Welcome to the Agents of the Unexplained podcast. From a haunted abandoned asylum to Sasquatch lurking in the dark woods and watching you, and all things unexplained, here are the stories from outside our realm. With your host, Bill Rigby.
Hey everybody, I'm just going to talk real quick in a little bit about a dream I've had. Now this dream, I dreamt I was talking at an event, and it was at the end of my speech. I'm coming down, different people thanked me for speaking in that. I walked over to where my wife was standing, and right next to her was my mother. And right next to my mother was my grandmother. They've been gone. Well, my mom's been gone since 96. Okay. I miss her every day like my grandmother. And she'd been gone 10 years prior. This is the most vivid picture of them in my dreams I ever had. And they were smiling, and they said I did a great job and keep doing what you're doing. I don't know how many people interpret dreams, but I talked to a few people today, and they said that was my mom and grandmother speaking to me, which I honestly believe. So I'm going to keep doing what I plan on doing. Speaking at different events, doing more researching, more in-depth researching, and investigating and all that, and try to, spread the word. And that's what, when I'm speaking at these events, that's what I'm trying to do, is spread the word. Things I find, things I'm doing. Yes, I did, Nikki, a visitation dream, very much so. And believe me, it got me in the feels big time. But, I got their blessings. They keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to do that. I know it. I've been contemplating if I'm doing this right or not. Different ones said that I was, but now I know. They're looking down on me. They're smiling, and they're happy for me. I know they are. I can tell by the smiles on their face in that dream, and the sparkle in their eyes. It's the weirdest feeling. It really is. And I am so happy that they're behind me. I've had dreams where my mom was in it, but it wasn't so as bright and vivid as this was. And to see them happy again, that's what hit me in the feels. Not happy for them, but just seeing them happy. Mom wasn't on her oxygen, and she looked like she did before she got sick. My grandmother, same thing. It was totally weird. Thank you, Nikki. I second guess myself all the time. And yes, our loved ones do visit us when we need it the most. You're right, Nikki. I've second guessing myself. I admit that. And I'm really trying to do good with this. And, some people don't agree with me. I know some people don't like the idea I'm putting myself out there. but I'm doing it for the greater good, not for me. And, you know, they say follow your dream. Well, my dream kind of just jumped in there and says, yeah, keep going. You know, I know some people have dreams that scare the living hell out of them. I've had a couple, you know. It's like you wake up like, wow, how did that really happen? And stuff like that. You know, I don't know. Yeah. But this one it's a validation, you know. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And I might even do it on a bigger scale here soon. You know, like get on top of the tall building and shout it out. Bigfoot's real. There is aliens. You know, who knows? But, you know, in my post this morning says I was validated, and I was. You know, if you have a vivid dream like I did and you don't really understand it, contact some people. Contact me. I'll hook you up with people that can help decipher it with you. And it's not just anybody. You know, I met a lot of great people doing this stuff now. And I'm kicking myself in the rear for 2 reasons. I'm getting older, and I should have done it a lot sooner. But I've learned a lot in the last 3 years. I ain't going to deny it. And I still got a long ways to go. I got great people teaching me. There's a lot of great researchers and investigators out there that I'm learning from. Every one of them. You know, you learn something from everybody. How to be an investigator and a researcher. How to communicate. How to, you know, be on the same level as people. Don't ever try to be bigger than you are. You're still human. You know, I don't care what kind of house you live in. It could be a cardboard box or it could be a $10 million mansion. You're going to end up in the same place, 6 feet down. So, you know, always treat everyone like you want to be treated. And when you're out in the woods, remember, that's their home. Treat it like such. You know, that, and it's not just home to Bigfoot, it's home to many animals, plants, the whole 9 yards. Treat it like it's theirs. You don't own it. Even though our government, the state and federal government own land, but they don't own the land. They might try to roll you over it, but the land belongs to the animals and the vegetation. So, with that being said, follow your dreams. Listen to your dreams. Be good with your dreams. And the last thing I'm going to say is be good to yourself.
This has been an Agents of the Unexplained original podcast. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe and view on YouTube. And please visit our store link in the bio. Thank you for listening. And remember that paranormal is the new normal.